So anniversary edition 1200 Sportster just come in. It's had two owners since 2006, 2005 bike. They've done a lot of maintenance themselves. There's some service info in the book. So front wheel, rims are pretty clean. When you look closely, you can see there's a couple of little rust spots coming through on the rims. A little bit of rust on the bottom of a couple of the spokes. But when you stand away, they look fine. Usual sort of wear on the front of the forks where the lacquer goes. Easiest thing to do with that is just sand them down, very fine sandpaper, and it goes back to the bare metal, and then that all disappears. Got nice shiny forks which you can then lacquer or leave as they are. Same on that front yoke, that will probably polish up. It's very faint, but I'm being really picky here. Headlight looks good. So the chrome for a 17-year-old bike is really pretty good. It's not perfect, but pretty good. Probably the worst bit on the bike is this front mudguard, where it's got a chip on the front. It's like someone's tried to paint it, and if you can see, it's got sort of, it's like little ripples where someone's done a job with a spray can. You can sort of see it there. I'd say that's probably the worst bit of the bike. So front mudguard could do with a bit of attention. It's not terrible. It's got a little tip on it there. Cylinder heads look nice. Tiny little marks on top of the air cleaner there, just sort of age of the chrome there. It doesn't jump out, it's not terrible. Exhaust all look good, it's got some nice Screamin Eagle exhaust, it's all chromed up. We haven't actually cleaned the bike yet, so bits like this, you might be able to see, we'll clean off. It's just a bit of muck. Yeah, the exhaust looks fine. Chrome chain guard, all looks good. It's got a couple of little watermarks on it, but just where we haven't cleaned it. Shocks look good. Sometimes they get a bit rusty, but these ones look fine. Nice seat on it. It's got the anniversary seat. All looks in good nick. Nice little backrest with a luggage rack on it. Rear wheel, these bits usually suffer, but that doesn't look too bad. Looks like somebody's taken the time to get in there and polish it. Around the bottom of the mudguard, again, that's the place where these do tend to suffer. That doesn't look too bad on that side. Chrome cover on there. Chrome's a little bit worn on the rack. You'll be able to see sort of some marks on it. Again, it's not awful. So a little bit of sort of bubbling, very slight bubbling paint around the back mudguard there. So this seat looks all good. Nice chrome covers. A little bit of the black paint gone there at the A. Slight bit of corrosion on that bolt there. These are all sort of quite easy things if you've got time on your hands to do up. Tank looks nice. Tiny little scratch on it there. Hairline scratch. So very faint marks, tiny little dot on it there. Nicely it's coming off. Let's turn it on. Grease. Get too involved in that. 18,000 miles. Start.